Hey fans, and welcome to Fighting Saints Weekly. Jordan Coons with you as we take a look back and a look ahead as the Saints took on Team USA's National Team Development Program under-18 team and suffered 2 losses with 7 games to go here in the regular season, and the magic number is 6 to make it into the Clark Cup playoffs for the 7th consecutive season. Jordan Coons with you, ready to take our trip back in time and our trip forward in time to take a look back at what happened in Michigan and then ahead to this 3 games and 2.5 days marathon against some of the best teams in the entire league. Let's start first by going back in time. What happened in Michigan? Here are the highlights to get you started here on Fighting Saints Weekly. What's next for the Fighting Saints this weekend? Let's get you started with the good news. It's Autism Awareness Night on Friday, which is going to be sponsored by Prairie Farms Dairy. Also in association with Unified Therapy Services, $2 of each ticket purchase will benefit Unified Therapy Services 5K run and walk in April. That will benefit autism classrooms and camperships through Camp Be a Friend and Camp Albrecht Acres. Tickets are available at 563-583-6880 or online DubuqueFightingSaints.com. It's going to be a great night, looking like a big crowd against the Chicago Steel. That's where the weekend begins against the Steel. Looking forward to that matchup because it's a battle of the top team in the Eastern Conference. They've been the top team all year, has Chicago. They could end up with 5 20-plus goal scorers when all is said and done, one of the most prolific offensive and defensive teams here this year. So an exciting matchup, the last matchup actually of the regular season between those two teams. So a team that's very much poised to make it into the playoffs. They're just 2 points away. Their magic number is 2 to making it into the Clark Cup playoffs. So that starts things off. Really exciting matchup between the Saints and the Steel. Then to Saturday against Waterloo, more of the same for them. Their magic number is also 2 to make it into the playoffs. They're going to play Sioux City on Friday before the Saints go over to Young Arena and play them on Saturday. So if you're making the trip to Waterloo, that's a good night to make that trip. As well, it's only an hour and a half away, so why not? And it's always a great game there at Young Arena. Waterloo's a tough team to beat on home ice this year. They've been outstanding at Young Arena here this year, so got to have an extra special effort, especially knowing that most of the games for the rest of the regular season are actually going to be away from here at the Mystique Community Ice Center. So that's Saturday against Waterloo. Then to Sunday, a 3:05 start at the Tyson Event Center against the Sioux City Musketeers, the best defensive team in the league. There's no question to that. Made a bunch of moves at the trade deadline to get even better, and they are really at this point the only team to clinch a playoff spot heading into the weekend. There's a good reason for that too. They're good. They've been good all year. They feature one of the league's top prospects in Eli Tolvanen. He could very well go as the highest USHL selected prospect here this year in the upcoming draft in Chicago. So expect him to factor in the scoring quite a bit. All the action away from home, Super Hits 106 where you can catch it. Friday's game is right here. That will also be televised on KCRG 9.2. But we want you here. And of course, as I mentioned, it's Autism Awareness Night, which is going to be a great night. We're looking forward to that quite a bit. DubuqueFightingSaints.com to get your tickets. Jordan Coons signing off. We'll talk to you right here at our house on Friday night.